Right, how's everyone doing? Good, I hope. I just want to talk about the Intellivision Amico, I've heard some bad news regarding the Intellivision Amico, Two things. One, Tommy Tallarico, the man behind the Amico, he stepped down from CEO of Intellivision. Now he's the president. So why do you do this? I don't know. But would be worried about this if I was a fan of the Amico. But anyway, so there's a new guy in charge of he's the new, I can't remember his name. He's the new CEO, but Tommy Tallarico is now just the president. Now, more bad news, unfortunately. I hear that the Chinese company that builds the Amico, they're saying to Intellivision, you owe us a few $100 million in debt, or we can't build these things. So I don't know if that's true or not. This is based on what I've read and what other people have told me. So if this is true, then until Intellivision pay off these debts to this Chinese company that's building the Amicos, it won't get built. So I hope that's not true. Because for the people that backed it, because I backed the Atari VCS, like, we went through delays and stuff like that, but eventually it came out. So I'm hoping for the Amico people that backed it, it comes out, because I think it'd be good to have Intellivision back again. Just like the old days with Atari and Intellivision. But the way things are going, I don't think it's going to come out, not for a while anyway. But I've seen people play games on it. I've seen enough of it. It does exist. It's just a matter of Intellivision paying off these debts that this Chinese company that build it are saying. So I don't know, what's going to happen there. So that's bad news. I know what it's like to have a system delayed. The Atari VCS was delayed multiple times, but eventually it came out. I think the Intellivision eventually will come out, hopefully, at some stage, but only until Intellivision can pay off these debts. If this information is true, well, just based on what I've read and what people have told me. So this is all bad news. Now, even more bad news, the Amico itself is not that powerful in terms of specs, but you know what? Once the games are awesome, the specs don't really matter. But if the Amico wants to have a good future ahead of it, it has to be future proof, if you know what I mean. So based on what people have told me, and it's basically the specs of the Amico are essentially the same as a 2016 smartphone that costs $100. So if that's true, then you're not going to get much out of this in terms of high-end games or anything like that. So really, indie games and stuff like that is all it's going to be capable of, if the specs are accurate, if what people are saying is true. But based on what I've seen on YouTube and stuff, indie sort of games and stuff is all it can do. So that's what the Amico's called for, a casual family fun experience. Just like the Wii. No doubt they want the Amico to be as successful as the Wii financially, but also to make a good system. But the way things are going, I don't think it's going to work out. I doubt the Amico could emulate games like the VCS can, which is one of the main selling points of the Atari VCS for me, the fact that we can emulate games from other systems and they run all pretty well, and that's even without me upgrading my Atari VCS. My Atari VCS is 8GB of RAM, 32GB of storage. That's the way it is out of the box. Now with that, we can play PS1 games all the way back, and full screen and everything. So if the specs of the Amico are true, that it's essentially a 2016 smartphone that costs $100, that sort of processor and stuff, I don't know, third party developers won't make games for it because they're powerful enough. But who knows? It might come out and it might be brilliant. Like I said, once the games themselves are brilliant, it won't matter. You know, I mean, just like with the Wii, like the Wii had great games, in my opinion. So we'll see what happens, but it's not looking good for the Amico, unless everything I've just said is untrue. But just what based on what I've heard. It has been the Amico has been delayed like three times now. So I don't know. Like it seems like they have the final specifications down because they showed what the UI looks like on the Amico. It's sort of like the PSP, but it has little circles like that as icons, and there's games and stuff inside them. That's the way it looks like, you know. And they showed Finnegan Fox, they showed Missile Command and other games running on it. So yeah, so that's awesome. So, but beyond that, could it do anything like Xbox Cloud Gaming, like the VCS can? Maybe, I don't know. You know, because Xbox Cloud Gaming can run on smartphones and tablets, but it has to be powerful enough. So, is 2016 technology too old? I don't know. But we'll see what happens. But like, it's not looking good for the Amico. But so I hope for the fans, for the people that back, they get it because they deserve it after all these delays and stuff. We never hated the Amico or the people that are behind it. We'll just hope the fans get what they paid their money for. You know, unrealistic. You know. So I hope everyone has a good day. Take care and bye bye.